It's very late today and it's tempting not to make a video, but it was such a good day today that I want to encourage guys that you find yourself kind of trapped. You're at work, you go home, maybe you're not that financially stable, and I honestly feel for you. I know what it's like to be on survival mode, and it feels like you can't go sharpen up your social skills. So I want to make this video for you guys and tell you that it is possible with hard work, dedication, and living way below your means. You can develop the social skill. Me personally, I was out of a long-term relationship, worked really hard, really lost a lot of friends over time, and I've made it a priority this past May to start networking again. So I want to make this video today for all you guys that feel like you don't know how to start, you don't know, what to do, and you don't know how you're going to get from A to B. So I'll give you my example in life. I was never approaching people, guys or girls. I just kept to myself. My social skills were at the bottom. Okay. And so what I did was every day I pushed myself, and it was uncomfortable. I talked to guys, talk to girls that I'm not attracted to, talk to girls that I am very attracted to. So I know that the younger generation isn't that social. Okay. I know that because I have siblings that are just always in their room and they're hooked on video games and what have you. And so I know that the next generation coming up isn't that social. So I think this is going to be a very big problem for the future. And maybe I can do my part to help solve that problem. Well, I want to say, if you're watching this, just keep pushing yourself every day. Talk to the tellers, talk to the door guy, talk to anybody you live with. Just get it in the habit of talking to everybody you can. Find interesting topics, or just, shoot the shiz with whoever. And over time, you're going to get better and better, okay? And I'll tell you an example of my life that I never thought. I never thought I could do. I just never pushed myself, so I never really had a vision of what I could become. Well, today was a day of awesomeness. I found two really cool girls that I was talking to. One set lasted like a 50-minute conversation. She just would not leave. I wasn't going nowhere. We were talking and enjoying each other's company, and she had a boyfriend, but I didn't care. I was just being myself. We were just having a good time. I wasn't expecting anything. I was just having a good time with her. And so I know we were having a good time laughing, and she was really not going anywhere. She kept asking me questions about me. And there was another girl that I talked to. And it's after putting in those certain reps, you get better and better over time. I'm nobody special. When it comes to this, I wasn't born gifted as socially. And so I'm working on it. But as I was leaving the store, I saw this really pretty blonde, and she hopped out of a Ford Bronco. And I'm really a Jeep guy. I love Jeeps. So I was like, no way, that's such a cool car. Like, how long have you owned it? I'm thinking about getting a Jeep. And she was just smiling from ear to ear. We were just so close to each other. And she was absolutely gorgeous, stunning inside and out. And the warm presence that she gave me, she didn't go anywhere until I was done talking to her. And we were talking to each other, I should say. And it's things like that. It's the courage, it's fearlessness, and it starts with little steps, man. Just get out of your comfort zone today or tomorrow in any little way that you can. And be your true, authentic self every day in whatever capacity that you can. And over time, I see the progression of where I'm heading. Over time, I'm gonna meet a girl. I'm probably gonna end up dating like 5 girls as friends. And I think that's how healthy relationships start, is that you start off with being friends. Hey, why don't you hop in my Jeep? Let's go for a ride. And you don't push anything too heavy. You just enjoy each other's company. You laugh, you go out and adventure. And that's how you're gonna find the right match for you. But at this point, as I was talking to this girl in Target, this other girl that I talked to at a different store, she came up right in front of me and she started talking to this girl. And I was like, whoa, like, how do they know each other? But I just kept my silence, because I was like, this girl's cute too, and like I'm talking to her separately, but I know she recognized me, and she just kind of like got in the set, and I just kind of kept my distance. I was like, I'll talk to you later, but right now I'm talking to her. And just increasing my skills, like I said. So this is for all you guys, man. Do your best to be presentable, clean cut, shaven. The beard thing is kind of overplayed. Clean up as much as you can. Get as much exercise as you can. Eat your fruit and vegetables. Get a good night's rest. And it's okay to fail. It's okay to go to bed at night feeling lonely, but don't run back to alcohol, porn. Embrace that feeling of feeling lonely, and think of yourself as a warrior. Just say, you know what, this is my burden right now, and I can take this burden. I'm a man, you know. God gave me the balls, and that means that I need to embrace, I need to, you know, be strong enough to withstand hard trials. And it's okay to be abstinent. It's okay to, you know, don't feel like you're missing out on people. Just it's okay to be abstinent, man. Take your time, meet cool people, and when the right one presents herself, you know, you can go full throttle. You can marry her, whatever, have a kid, whatever. But I just wanted to shoot this message for you guys that feel like you have no hope. I get it. I know that feeling. People might look at me now and be like, there's no way, man. Like, you seem like you have it all put together, but you know, for the past 20 years, I let my social bar just go down. Excuse me, I'm swallowing my gum. In high school, I'd spend a lot of time in the bathroom during lunch because I just felt like such an outcast. And I was going through problems at home with my family's divorce, and we were super poor. And I just felt like such an outcast that I'd spend lunch in the bathrooms. And no one would know, you know, that was my own little struggle. And I think it's amazing now. I am where I am through God's grace, and He can do it for you too. There's no way your story's worse than me. Did you spend time in the bathrooms? My social bar, my social skills were just so low. I kept just distancing myself from people over time. But like I said, today, absolute knockout blonde with her awesome energy. And you know, as I get better and better at my social skill, I'll be like, hey, well, you like Broncos, you like Broncos, and I like Jeeps. You know, why don't we be friends? Why don't you let me take you for a ride, and we'll go play volleyball or something? You know, and if she says, yeah, I'm not really interested, and he's like, okay, well, I tried. But if she says, hey, that sounds fun, let me see your Jeep and hop in and blah blah blah, that's how it goes. But at this point, I feel like I have a lot of really warm fires with really cool girls. But it's just a matter of me. I'm just a patient guy. You know, I'm going to talk to them all again. I know I'll bump into all of them again. And when the time feels right, I'm going to say, hey, look, you seem cool, and I like your style. And why don't we just be friends? I feel like we get along, you know. And it's in that time, you know, you get a number, and then you keep hanging out, and you see what they're like, and blah, blah, blah. But guys, I just want to remind you, Jesus Christ can help you quit alcohol, drugs, any type of addictions. These addictions are like a giant snake. They're just squeezing you. They're squeezing the confidence out of you. It's like a python. It's just squeezing the confidence. It's squeezing the godlike aura out of you. It's making life harder, man. Like, life is already so hard when you're sober, when you're clean from addictions. You have to survive. You have to balance your relationships. You got to balance your weight. You got to balance your finances. It's already so hard. It's already so hard to survive out here. Don't add on more trials. Don't add on more hard things. You know, now you're going to fight a porn addiction that's robbing you of energy. It's robbing you of thought process. It's making you sluggish and weak. You know, alcohol, you got the hangover the next day. It's robbing you of hours and hours that you could be out here working on your life. Just quit these things. And if you're struggling real hard, I know what it's like to struggle real hard, but you gotta ask God, hey God, I'm ready to give this up. I'm ready to walk into my destiny. I'm ready to meet the spouse of my dreams and start a family and have a healthy family and be a strong dad or mom for my kids. And no, by no means am I perfect. But in my life, I just feel like I'm going up a mountain. Sometimes I slip and I fall, but I just keep getting up. I will not quit. Just a couple of days ago, You know, I thought those thoughts come into my mind too. Oh, it's never gonna happen for you, dude. You know, but guess what I do in the morning? I lace up my shoes and I go for a run because I always feel great after a run. So lace up your shoes. Don't quit on yourself. Your future destiny's waiting for you. Your kids are waiting for you to take action. And the other option is that the decades go by and the next thing you know, you're old and gray and you're going to wonder, why didn't I fight my demons? Why didn't I take chances when I had energy and time? And I know this video is getting kind of long now, but that's how I feel. I just wanted to get home and I wasn't going to make a video, but you know, if it helps one person, if that inspiration helps one guy out there that feels like your confidence shattered, you know, just lace up your shoes in the morning. You know, just keep getting up and don't quit. Life is such a funny little series of events. One day you could be feeling terrible, the next day you're on cloud 9 and everything's falling into everything's falling into alignment and your confidence will soar. But let's stay humble out here. Let's stay humble when your confidence soars, and God will continue to lift you up higher and higher. And make sure and, you know, use your finances, your time, whatever you have that's an access and extra, give it to the kingdom of God, because it'll always bless you. You'll store up treasure in heaven, and that's really what we want. This stuff down here is rotting away. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. It's the real treasure's up in heaven, and the way that you build treasure up in heaven is that you give to the poor of your time and of your possessions and of your money. That's what I had to say tonight. So for you guys that don't know how you're gonna quit the addictions, I give you the secret sauce right there, man. Jesus can help you quit all your addictions, and you will soar on wings of eagles. You know, he'll take you to the high mountain. You'll look back at the times you were hungover in bed on the couch at noon, depressed, you know, playing games, you know, your girlfriend dumped you, or whatever your life story is. You know, you don't have to dwell there anymore. You can continue to move forward up the mountain. And yeah, so with that being said, have a good rest of your guys' night, and I'll make another video tomorrow. I'm gonna keep putting in the reps. I'm gonna keep putting in the reps, man. I'm not gonna be satisfied until I have a godly woman that I find attractive and she's sweet and she complements my life. I'm not gonna quit, and neither should you.